On this episode of CityView, an update on flood assistance. Bike sharing comes to Austin, and Youth River Watch keeping Austin's grow zones in check. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Carol Barish. Those stories and more, but first, our top story. Hundreds of people have already taken it, but it's not too late for you to sign up for the Austin Recycles Pledge. Austin Resource Recovery kicked off its pledge campaign to engage the public to achieve the city's immediate goal of keeping 50% of trash out of landfills by 2015. Neighborhood block leaders and other community members gathered as Mayor Lee Leffingwell and Department Director Bob Geddert formally signed the recycling pledge. By taking the pledge, residents commit to recycling every day, everything, and everywhere. While city employees were some of the first to take the pledge, city staff will be out in full force at events throughout the rest of the month to get the rest of the community on board. As a sponsor of the original Zero Waste effort, I want to challenge every Austin resident and business owner to take the Austin Recycles Pledge. So working together, we can reduce waste and turn our trash into valuable resources and leave our city a little bit better than we found it. There are 3 ways to get involved with CodeNEXT, the new city initiative shaping the Austin we imagine. The city's land development code needs to be changed to address critical issues such as diminishing natural resources, household affordability, and access to healthy lifestyles. We want your ideas by December 13th for the Listening to the Community report that will go to the Austin City Council. Want to get involved? Take the online survey, request a presentation, or become a CodeNEXT ambassador. Find out how by going to the website on your screen. Grow zones are being created along creeks throughout Austin, and as they grow, they improve water quality, reduce erosion, and increase wildlife habitats. Much of the restoration is achieved by stopping mowing along the creeks, but some areas require a bit more TLC. Learn how community groups like Austin Youth River Watch are working with scientists to make a difference.
We need a little more over in this corner. In order to help get native grasses and wildflowers established, we're picking a plot 8 feet by 8 feet. We're pressing down the vegetation that's presently here. We're putting on Texas-friendly compost, which has no manures in it, so that the nutrient level isn't too high. We're going to spread in a porous ceramic, which is a shale that's been heated up really high and it expanded, basically like popcorn. And so now it's a ceramic that has a lot of pores. And when it rains, it holds a lot of moisture, which will help the soil have moisture during the dry periods. And then we're going to spread native grass and wildflower seeds on top of it, mix that into the soil, put a natural erosion fabric over the top of it, and staple that down in with some 8-inch landscape staples. And as a result, we'll get really nice patches of wildflowers and native grasses growing here. The reason we're doing this is to improve the riparian edges of our streams. The riparian edges of our streams perform multiple tasks that mowed vegetation doesn't do well. It prevents erosion, it helps keep the water cool, it helps in the uptake of nutrients, also helps the infiltration of the soil. So when the rains cause the streams to enlarge, with plants here, it slows the water down and allows more of it to soak into the riparian landscape. And then once the rain's gone and the stream flow is down, that water in the soil can slowly seep back out and help feed the stream. This is really beneficial to the streams in Austin and the city of Austin in general for multiple reasons. One, we're reducing the mowing along our streams. So we're saving money and reducing our carbon footprint, and in fact taking up carbon by sequestering it in the plant materials here. And we're also turning our streams into much prettier natural systems that will function better. Visit the website on your screen to learn more about grow zones and how you can get involved. City Council member Chris Riley joined representatives from Austin B-Cycle on November 13th to host a press conference releasing the latest information about Austin's bike share program. Among the announcements were the exact locations for the first 11 bike share stations, the color of the bicycles, and information about membership rates. This past summer, Austinites were asked to vote for station locations and bicycle colors.
Overwhelmingly, the public voted for red.
We will have several different options for folks. They can enroll as an annual member at $80. We also have a day pass at $8. And the first 30 minutes of every checkout that you do is included in that price, and then it's $4 for every 30 minutes after. So it's a really great value, inexpensive way to get in and around downtown.
On December 21st, the first 11 stations will be in operation with 110 bicycles in circulation. For more information about membership rates and station locations, visit the website on your screen. Due to the historic Halloween flooding, the City of Austin will continue operating the Flood Assistance Center at the Dove Springs Recreation Center until further notice. The city pledges to continue to support residents through their recovery. So far, 3,420 tons of debris have been removed from impacted areas. The Neighborhood Housing Department continues to work with families who are seeking affordable housing options and locating options for those eligible for buyout. Code compliance and other city staff members continue to have a roving presence in the neighborhood to answer questions. Current damage estimates for Austin-Travis County stand at about $14 million. These numbers will be verified and adjusted over the coming weeks before a final number is available. That's all for this edition of CityView. I'm your host, Carol Barish. Our next episode premieres Friday, December 6th. Thanks for watching.